Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my lovely cabinet, my lovely fireplace. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyways, we're going to be talking about manga. Okay, it's a manga I kind of want to talk about for a long time. And yeah, this manga is one of my absolute favorites. Now, I probably would not put this on my top 10 mangas, but it's probably up there like my top 20 or my top 50 or whatever. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Magical Girl Apocalypse. And this is one of the mangas I really want to see an anime adaptation. And I'm going to explain why we might get that in the future. Okay? I'm going to explain that. But first, we're going to watch the intro. Why? Because I fucking worked hard on that intro, okay? You all have to watch it. Alright?
Ready?
Now you know, there's a point wondering, what the fuck is Magical Girl Apocalypse? Now, I'll tell you a story of how I became a fan of Magical Girl Apocalypse. When I was a young lad, 22 years old, I went to a fictional place called Bookstore. Yeah, nerds, I went to a bookstore. I know you guys like to look on your phones or read mangas, whatever. Fuck that, that's trash, dude, that's trash. I actually go to a bookstore. I know driving to a bookstore is very hard for you, okay? But I like going to bookstores. I like to buy the physical copy. I like to read the smell of the paper when I read my mangas, okay? I know going to a bookstore is very hard for you. But anyways, so I went to a bookstore in a mall. It's called Books A Million. A store selling manga? What? But yeah. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, I went to Books A Million and I saw the cover. And I was like, oh, this cover looks pretty fucking dope. And I read the synopsis, I'm like, oh, it's kind of like an apocalypse. And I love my fucked up shit, okay? I grew up on watching horror movies, so I'm a fucked up individual. I'm perfectly sane, by the way, okay? So I read it, I was like, okay, it's pretty cool. So I bought the first 3 volumes. And yeah, it's kind of fucked up. There's a lot of blood and gore, and I think there's a good amount of rape scenes as well. But yeah, but it's mostly the blood and gore. And the reason why I say we might get this in an anime adaptation is because its side story, Magical Girl Smite, got an anime adaptation. I don't even call it a side story, it's like a completely new story. But yeah, it's called Magical Girl Smite. It had an anime. I think it did okay. The animation was good. Yeah, it wasn't a bad anime. And the manga's not bad either. I just prefer Apocalypse. And the reason why I think we're gonna get it, because we got so much fucked up anime out there right now. We got Read the Healer, we got Interspecies Reviewers, because the whole sex thing that goes on in that anime. Yeah, we're getting some anime that's very questionable, and I praise it. I praise it because we need animes that push the boundaries. So we get animes that we want that has been locked up because it's too much for the audience. So I kind of understand that it's been locked up, because Magical Apocalypse, there's a lot of shit going on to that. And when I read the first 3 or 4 volumes, I'm like, okay, I like the blood and gore, but it's not really much of a story, it's just blood and gore. Until I read volume 5, and that's when the story really picks up. And it actually has a really fucking good story. But there's a problem with that story. And it's been a problem with video games, movies, TV shows, and anime, comic books, etc. Everything involved with it. Now, you can hit and miss with this kind of story, okay? You either be very successful, or it becomes really shit and confusing. Now, the reason I'm giving you all these details is because it's about time travel. Yes, time travel. Now, time travel it could be a really good story. For example, Quantum Leap is one of my favorite TV shows of all time, and that's a time travel show. And it's really fucking good. If you want to know more about Quantum Leap, hey, go on my YouTube channel and click on Quantum Leap is a powerful show video. I talk about Quantum Leap and why it's so powerful and why people like you nerd that you should go fucking watch it, okay? But after you watch this video, okay? Alright. So you can tell a good time travel like Quantum Leap, but you also could tell a bad time travel show. So one of the bad time travel anime shows, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate because a lot of people like this anime. Steins Gate was a bad anime. The anime opening is really good, and the animation is good. But yeah, the time travel story in Steins Gate was really shit. Okay, and that's the problem with time travel storylines. They can be really good and really impactful and emotion-wise, like Quantum Leap did. Or it can just be a jumbledy, woogly mess like fucking Steins Gate. So, like I said, it's either gonna be hit or miss with time travel. And Magical Apocalypse got confused at times. Like, it's just like, if they went to point A, then skip points B and C and would go to fucking point D. Does that make sense? Probably doesn't. But it's fucking time travel, okay? I'm not gonna really tell you too much of the story because I really want you guys to experience the time travel story of Magical Apocalypse. But I can tell you some shit that goes onto that manga though. So, the reason why it's called Magical Girl Apocalypse is because it's just a sunny day in Tokyo. Our main character is called Ki Kogami. He's our protagonist in this fucked up world. You know, he's in high school. His dad was an alcoholic, abusive person that drove his mother, the main character's mother, to suicide. So yeah, he had a happy childhood. So, it was just a normal day in Tokyo until a big black hole like appeared in the sky, and all these magical girls just flooded the world. And yeah, a lot of shit happened. There's a lot of magical girls that does some fucked up shit, man. There's one that has a dog and will eat anyone in its path. There's a magical girl that can turn humans into like a bloody, gory skin mess of a basketball. There's a little girl, I don't know what the fuck it is, like an umbrella or like a little ball. It kind of looks like a lollipop, like a big one, that she like thrusts at you, your body just blows up. It's really fucking gory, man. And there's a parasite magical girl that like sticks to your head and makes you like fucking like super big, like a fucking WWE wrestler kind of big, and it's super strong and fast. There's a lot of shit going on in this fucking manga, and this is why I fucking love it. There's some characters as well. You got your group of survivors. You got a police officer who is who's gonna be very controversial if it's gonna get an anime adaptation, because yeah, he really wants to do some very bad things, if you know what I mean. But he actually becomes like a fucking badass, like later on in the story. Like, this dude's like, he went to a pathetic human being to like a goddamn Giga Chad, who's still evil at heart, but he's a fucking badass at what he does in the fucking manga. And yes, there will be some characters that will die. I won't tell you who will, but expect a lot of death for character-wise. Main character survival group-wise. I won't tell you who, but yeah, I'm just gonna give you a warning, okay? Best way I can describe this manga story-wise, it's like a fucking roller coaster. You know, it builds up, it goes straight down, and builds up, and straight down, and builds up. Yeah, it's like a fucking roller coaster, and you can hate it because the story is like, it gets really confusing at times. You can hate it because of the rapage part. You can hate it because you don't like blood and gore. But honestly, I just have so much fun reading it. You know? You got that manga that a lot of people will not like, but you love it because it's just so much fun to read. Like, a lot of people criticize Record of Ragnarok, but I said they're just stupid idiot people that I fucking love Record of Ragnarok because it's such a good fucking manga. It's just fun to read. I guess having fun just don't exist in the anime/manga community anymore. And that's what Magical Apocalypse is. It may not be the best story. It may not have the best artwork. It's just a really good manga just to have fun to read it. It really is. The artwork's good. I'm not saying it's like top tier level like Record of Ragnarok, Village Saga, Fist of the North Star JoJo's. It's not like that kind of artwork. It's really good. Okay? Now, the characters are pretty good. There are some pretty good fucking fight scenes in there. But yeah, it's just a manga that you just have fun reading it. Now, I do recommend it if you all don't mind the blood and gore, and if you don't mind the rape. But yeah, it's a good manga, and I do recommend people to read it. Now, I think there's 13 volumes. It's either 13 or 20. So it's a pretty good story length for you to read. And the creator goes on to make other works like Magical Girl Sight and some other Magical Girl shit. I think I have Magical. Yeah, I have Magical Girl Sight. I don't have the complete story. I have another work of his in my manga collection. Show, which, by the way, I bought more mangas, a lot more mangas, and I'm quite excited to read. It's actually something I really want to make videos on, but the next manga video I'm making is a fan request manga, so I gotta get that done, okay? Because I like to read your nerds manga recommendations so I can make a video on. So yeah, the next video will definitely be a fan recommendation manga. And honestly, I got a lot of shit to talk about that one. But yeah, I do recommend Magical Apocalypse. It's just a really fun manga to read. I know I said it like 3,000 times, but hey, you know, I just like to say shit, okay? Well guys, that's it for this video. I really do appreciate you guys actually watching my stupid ass content. It does make my day. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button to watch all the beautiful content that I provide. And also, do not forget to hit the notification bell. You get a notification on your tablet, fucking phone, whatever. Mike, I really fucked up that outro. Say, hey, Tolos made a new video. Anyways, guys, like I said in all my manga videos, if you want me to talk about your manga, let me know in the comment section below, okay? Because I do read you guys' comments, okay? I really do, alright? But yeah, I really hope you guys go read Magical Apocalypse after this video. It's a really damn good manga. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I really hope we get an anime adaptation of it, because I will love to fucking watch the shit of it. But anyways, guys, that's it for me, and I'll see you nerds later.